All right, so I was good, y'all. So I got my boy Zah here, correct?
Yeah,
Okay, for sure. So like, tell them like how old you is and like where you from.
I'm 19. I'm from Chester, PA. You hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. Okay, so you from Chester, PA. Okay, so like how did like growing up in Chester like shape your mindset?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Growing up in Chester, it was rough. It was rough, bro. Only because like it's really one of them cities where it's poverty stricken. But for a long time before it got worse, you feel me? It was real family oriented. I can't say that. But it's like your average hood that you may come from, bro. Same problems you're gonna run into, you feel me? Not always having or just going through a lot of things because of where you from in your situation.
Okay, so
I
like
will say that growing up there, it did give me that hunger to go into certain things to want to go harder at them, if that makes sense. Like no matter what my craft or what my objective may be, it always made me go harder.
okay, so like what's something about like Chester people don't understand? Like
Honestly, bro, the city got a lot to offer as far as when it comes to sports, or it's not just a bad side. Cause like when most people that's not from Chester hear about Chester, they hear about Chester being nutty. It's always something dumb going on down there. But outside of all of that, bro, it's a good city, bro. You got the kids doing the sports from whether it's like being anywhere else. You got the kids that's doing sports, whether it's down to Pee Wee football, Pop Warner basketball. You feel me? Like just little stuff that I feel like if that light would shine more on that than the bad that go on in the city, it'd be more of a spotlight on Chester. But most things you hear about Chester is, oh, how this person may have done this or how somebody just shot this person. You feel me? It's always something bad versus it being highlighted for the good. So if it was one thing I had to highlight about the city, bro, it'd be the community and how they come together for the kids.
okay, so like did being from Chester like make you hungrier stepping into like Philly spaces?
Yeah, no, for sure. Because Philly always had the spotlight of being able to have somebody from there that they know was gonna blow. You feel me? Coming from Chester, bro, it's not many names that you hear of people who done made it out, to be honest. It's really not as many as all the other surrounding cities, you feel me?
Okay, so you said you grew up in West too. So how different was that environment from like Chester?
So when I first moved to West, this might have been like third grade. I was there from third to I think around maybe fifth. It was different for me though because I wasn't in the space that happened to be in the middle of certain things or witnessing certain stuff. You feel me? When me and my pop moved out there, he tried his best to keep me out the way when I was a young boy. I will say that it was different for me because I felt like I ain't really have no attachment to nothing down there. I didn't know nobody. I ain't have to never be in the middle of nothing. It was easy for me to just be out the way and be a kid. Being from Chester is so small. Everything is happening directly in front of you. If that makes sense.
Okay, so like what did Philly teach you like about survival or creativity?
As far as creativity, it taught me that no matter where you from, you feel me, you can always try something new. And no matter what you doing, go 100% at it because places like Philly and Chester are both crab in the barrel pieces. You're gonna have people that pull you down because you're doing better than them, but you also gonna have a group of people that's gonna tell you, "Yo, bro, keep going. Like you need to focus on this one specific thing so you can make it happen for yourself." And honestly, for me, bro, as far as Philly going in my camera career, I ain't been shown nothing but love from a lot of people from Philly, bro. I'm gonna keep it a beam. Like a lot of people from Philly showed me a lot of love, bro. More love than a lot of people from my city have. And it
And
just showed me it was a whole nother light than from what you hear or what you see.
so did moving between areas make you tougher, like mentally, or nah?
Yeah, no, for sure. Whether it's Philly, Delaware, or Chester, I don't live in the area hood you could think of, bro. I'm gonna keep it a bean. Definitely made me tougher because I seen every side. You feel me? I was watching certain things happen. Just seeing certain things unfold is going to change you, especially as a child. And being from Chester, and I mean, plenty of times as a kid, you might get caught up in the middle of some shit that ain't got nothing to do with you because everything is so small and everybody's just right there in front of you. You feel me? So a lot of the shit I witnessed definitely made me tougher.
Okay, so how would you describe like West Philly energy, like in just one sentence? Like,
I don't know, bro. That's kind of hard to be honest. Like I want to know how to explain it because I ain't got no real bonds with people out west. I lived out north more than I lived out west. When I was out west, I was more so a kid, so I ain't really pay attention to shit like that. But when I moved out north, I met a lot of people who were genuine. I can't say that.
okay, so now that you like got a crib in North, how did that influence you today?
I won't say it really influenced anything because I didn't start working with people from Philly until I started being up there more with my folks or whatever the case may be.
Okay, so do you feel like North moves different from West?
Not really, bro. I feel like for the most part, all parts of Philly the same. The only thing that's different is how certain people may carry themselves. Cause I do know from having a lot of friends from different areas of Philly, everybody claim that they move different or whatever the case may be. But in all reality, bro, it'd be the same shit in a nutshell. And this is coming from somebody from Chester, bro. Cause we the same. Everybody from Chester, the same person in a nutshell as well. It's just all about how you carry yourself individually and what principles you stand on as a person.
Okay, so like has living in different parts of that like the city changed how you move?
Oh yeah, no, for sure, for sure. When I was a kid, I was the type of kid who not that I used to try to befriend everybody, but I ain't mind being cool with everybody. I went through a lot of things growing up in all these different areas that taught me like number one, everybody ain't your friend. Number two, look, you gotta watch your back no matter what, you feel me? You gotta constantly be wary of certain situations that may happen or certain people that you may run into because everybody don't always got your best attention at heart.
Okay, so like I know you collaborated with like a few people. So how did the collaboration with Baby Nine come about?
So baby nah, that's my man, bro. 100 grand. I locked in with him through one of my young boys that used to live in the city, whatever. That's his folks. They grew up together. Me and bro, I used to do song wars like last year, like probably early last year. He slid into my song wars one day. He had one of the song wars joined, and after that, he started being one of the judges, whatever the case may be. And it's crazy. A lot of people don't even know this story, but he started being a judge when it came to picking who was going to win the song wars, what the case may be or
Yeah.
not. After that, I ended up finding out like he been rapping for a little minute. I tapped into his music, and then I was at Temple recently for school. So when I was up there, me and bro locked in. I think August for a vid, and it just been up from there.
Okay, so like was that connection organic or did someone like plug it in?
No, that was organic, bro. Like we built that bond off the strength. Cause I'm the type person, even though my folks might introduce me to somebody, I gotta build an actual relationship with you personally before I feel as though we could lock in on a whole nother tip. You feel me? When it comes to my camera business, any person I done worked with or shot a vid would tell you I'm always genuine and I'm always there to try to build a bond with them, to establish some type of line of communication with one another. Because I feel like that's what make a lot of these videos or a lot of things y'all may see come to fruition when you got that bond with a person versus a study being snapped on. Oh, bro, you got to pay me this and I'm gonna do this for you. No, build a relationship with these people. Build a relationship with these people. Allow them to understand that not only aren't you coming from a place like they come from, but you understand. You understand, and you can relate to a lot of things they may have been through, and vice versa.
Okay, so like did working with Baby Nine change how people looked at you?
I wouldn't say that. He definitely helped me grow. You feel me? I'm never gonna take that away from him. But I also was on my way to already building my own name prior to me and him collabing and stuff like that. Like I had a name that I already had built up.
Okay, so like what's
But
something oh my fault.
no, but bro definitely helped me a lot though. Like even when it come to marketing my own business, he taught me how to do certain shit. You feel me? Like he helped me get to where I'm at to a certain extent.
Okay, so like what's something people don't see like behind the scenes, like when y'all working together?
Honestly, bro, behind the scenes that people don't see, it don't really be nothing to it, bro. A lot of people might think that we genuinely. I'm not gonna say we don't put a lot of thought behind our work because we do. Like it be times where we sit down and plan out every little thing that we about to do. But I'm sorry, I got lost in thought, bro. What's the question again?
Like, what's something people don't see like behind the scenes, like when y'all working?
Oh yeah, all right. So behind the scenes, when we working, bro, we more so try to focus on the vision of the song versus it being just you shooting a vid and just adding random stuff in there. When a lot of people, because this recently happened too, when a lot of people book you for a video, you may have a group of people who say, "Yo, bro, can you record this and put this in there?" And it don't got nothing to do with the song or nothing to do with what's actually going on. You feel me? So when I locked in with him and I realized he was serious about his work and his music and what he wanted to do, it changed the way I thought about how I was shooting videos. Because at first I used to just do my little running guns, go out there with really no plan at all, record the vid, and just say the hell with it, move on to the next client. When I started working with him, it helped me actually build my creative standpoint of directing. So for a lot of his vids, like No Bite or Low Lex, those were actually thought out and planned out vids of how we wanted the vision to go. We sat down, we have a conversation about what he want from the vid, a conversation about what my expertise might bring to that vid to bring our vision together. You feel me?
Okay, so
A
like
lot
when
of people might see it from the outside looking in. They might think, oh, it's just another running gun vid, and they ain't really put no thought process into it. You feel me? But no, like behind the scenes, bro, a lot of work get put in. Whether it's marketing, trying to manage his career, trying to push me, trying to figure out what we're gonna do for some content in the meantime. Everything that we do is planned out and thought of.
okay, so like when people ask where you from, what do you claim first?
Chester. I'm never gonna claim somebody else's city, bro. I can't claim for you because I ain't lived there my whole life and I wasn't born there. But I also let people know like I'm not oblivious to where I'm from. I'm not oblivious to you feel me living in certain areas or whatever the case may be. That's just not where I'm from. I'm from Chester.
Okay, so do you ever feel pressure, like repping multiple areas?
No, because I'm not gonna say I rep multiple areas. It's just you feel me. I grew up in a lot of different places, bro, and I'm gonna always claim Chester first. So a person can't come up to me and say, "Yo, Bull said he was from Nerf. Bull said he was from West." No, bro. I always said I was from Chester. Ain't really no pressure. The only pressure I say that is put on me is just being the pressure of trying to make some of myself coming from where I come from. But like I said, bro, it's not many names that make it out of Chester. If you ain't in sports or you ain't doing nothing that's going to directly get you rich, you ain't really got a name for real.
Okay, so like has being from Chester like ever made people underestimate you?
No, for sure. For sure. I ain't gonna lie. Definitely. It ain't no names I can put on it. I say that like I'm not that type of boy, but it have been times where I done peep somebody might have doubted me because of where I'm from. But it ain't nothing to it, bro. You just gotta work harder and keep showing people that you the truth. You wanna do what you said you was gonna do.
Okay, so what's something people like? Nah, I think I already answered that. So are you trying to be the first to make it out, or the one that builds like the bridge back? Like,
As far as what?
like as in like your goals. Like, are you trying to like make it out, or are you trying to like make it to where like people could be able to like work and collaborate with each other? Or, like,
Honestly, bro, I want both of those things to happen. My sole goal isn't just to make it out alone. You feel me? I want to be able to build something as to where, like for instance, for both of the cities that we talking about, for Chester and Philly in a whole, um, both of these cities don't really have creative spaces to where people can express themselves to how they genuinely want to. You feel me? For instance, there's countless people out here with clothing brands, but this person before they drop their clothing brand, they might bring it to their homie, and they be like, "Yo, bro, should I drop this?" Da da da. Instead of their homie supporting them or being right along with that good idea, they might say, "No, bro, everybody got a clothing brand. Everybody got this, that, and the third. But it's not about what everybody got. It's about what you do yourself. But you gotta put your spin on everything. You gotta make something authentic. So my main goal for my creative space and what I'm doing right now is to eventually get to a point to where I could build a space for kids, you feel me, grown adults if need be, to just be able to creatively express themselves in ways that they may have not thought of. Cause that's what I wanted. When I picked up the camera, I figured I found a way to express myself. You feel me? I didn't just pick up the camera to just do it for the money or to just do it because it's something to do. I picked up the camera because I needed to find a way to express my emotions or how I may feel. First, it started off with pictures, and then one day I picked up. One day one of my folks called me, asked me to shoot their first music video. I shot that joint, and it been up from there. You feel me? I found something I fell in love with. I want to give everybody that opportunity because coming from these cities where it's majority bad when you black, you know, it's majority bad for our people in general. So we don't ever really get the times to sit back and think about, damn, maybe I should try this or maybe I should try that. For the most part, for us boys, it's mainly sports, bro. It ain't a time that you don't hear somebody from the hood saying they gotta make it out with basketball or football and they ain't never tried nothing else. As far as making it out go, it's definitely in the plans. You know, I'm gonna make that happen regardless of the camera stuff or not, though. Like that's something that's a mandatory must. I gotta make it out. Got to, bro. It ain't no ifs, ands, or buts about that. And I ain't gonna say got to. I'm gonna say I'm going to. God speak that type of stuff into fruition.
Okay, so if someone mentions your name like within 5 years, like what do you want it to be tied to? Like music, leadership, or impact?
I wanted to be tied to my impact,
And why you say
which
that?
is why I say that because it's more important to have an impact on a person's life than it is of anything else in my opinion. You know, like for instance, it's a cameraman in Philly who been around for a long time, way before me. Who knows? You feel me? Who knows? He pride himself on giving that brotherly love to his clients, if that makes sense. The brotherly love in the sense of when you go work with this person, make sure you make them laugh. Make sure you give them that sense of not necessarily comfort, but that sense of being able to just be themselves. You know, being able to crack a joke here and there, being able to just be feeling free. Because a lot of the times, even as men, we walk around with this weight on our shoulders or this certain demeanor because of where we come from, and we don't know how to let that go. Everybody's stern. Everybody got to be extra hard. You feel me? Everybody just got to be tough. It's cool to laugh sometimes, bro. It is, and I done watched him leave a lot of impact on people, bro. Like genuinely, he did his seminar. He gave people a space to he gave men a space to speak on number one how they feel and a lot of the stuff that we deal with growing up. You feel me? Like is that's a heavy thing. So I want to do something like that. Not necessarily exactly like that, but I want to be able to leave an impact on people to the point to where they understand that it's okay to just be you. It's okay to do something that you like, and it's also okay to express yourself. That's my goal. It's a lot of things that's happening behind the scenes right now that I ain't really been able to start up, but it's a lot of plans coming.
I'll say, okay, so like what do winning actually look like to you? Money, respect, ownership, or peace?
I say it gotta only be one answer.
Nah, you could pick multiple.
I would say ownership, and I can't really say money because wait, restate the question for me real quick.
Okay, so like what will winning actually look like to you? Money, respect, ownership, or peace?
I say ownership and your respect. Simply because, bro, when it comes to oh yeah, also your peace too. Cause you don't want to win the wrong way. You know, it's a lot of people who may be very well winning in their own way of life, but they don't got peace. It's a lot of people who can be winning, but they don't got ownership. For instance, if somebody signed a bad music deal, you know, from the outside looking in, oh bro signed a deal, he making it, but he ain't got no ownership over his rights of his music. He ain't got no ownership of when he could drop or what he want to do. You know, so I feel like it's more important to have ownership, peace, and then you could get your money. That's winning to me. Being able to say, if you do well, I ain't gonna say if, when you do blow up, like yo, I own every right to that song. I own every right to that video that was shot. I own every right to this because your name is on it. I feel like that's more important. Cause when it's all said and done, you feel me? We can't take none of this shit with us, bro. When we die, we not bringing none of this money with you that you win in. You not bringing nothing. The least you could do is leave behind a legacy that's truly yours.
Okay, so would you rather be underrated but consistent or viral but misunderstood?
Repeat that, please.
All right, so like, would you rather be like underrated but consistent, or would you rather be like viral but misunderstood?
I'd rather be underrated and consistent because no matter what you do, consistency is key. If I feel like if you're consistent long enough, you're gonna make it somewhere. You're going to. There's no way you don't. Being viral sometimes can only last for, let's say for instance, somebody you know, it's a lot of one hit wonders in the world. Not just I'm not gonna focus on our cities or nothing, but like a lot what's the boy named Lil Pump? You feel me? One hit wonder. You mean? Yeah, he was viral, but he didn't really get nowhere because he didn't get to bring that same consistency that he had when he blew up. Consistency always gonna get you further. So that's more important. And I'd rather be that than be anything else. Cause I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep the beam. Even when it comes to the camera stuff, I don't want to name. I don't really want to be famous. You feel me? I just want to leave something behind.
Okay, so like this the last question. Like, if your younger self was like watched you right now, what would he say?
He proud. He'd be proud, bro. I'm gonna keep it a beam. It have been times when I was younger and I ain't even think I was gonna make it here. I'm gonna keep it a full speed. I did not think I was gonna make it here. Like seeing losing friends at a young age and just seeing certain things transpire in life, you start to think that that's all it is to it, you know. Um, at a point in time, I was one of them kids who was stuck in that mindset of thinking that like, damn, where I'm growing up at, that's all it is to life. When really, bro, it's a lot more to life. Life got a lot more to offer. It's just all about you working to get to to where that may be at. You don't got to be stuck in that small minded space of thinking you trapped because of where you from.
For sure, I agree. I was gonna say, so like for people that's like finding you, like where could they find your social media and stuff like that?
I'm on every platform, Instagram, TikTok. I ain't really been on YouTube that much lately, or TikTok to be honest. Mainly Instagram. Like if anybody want to reach out, work, collab, you feel me? My Instagram only.za, or you could text my backup page. I shot this. You know, I'm open to any type of work, bro. If you want to talk to me, find out where I'm at, or just link up to do some type of work, just hit me. I'm always responding. I'm always trying to make that happen.
Okay, for sure.